smell of smoke, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. But like you just mentioned, Lynette, it is coming this way. This is near Palmdale. I want to take you back exactly 14 days ago. That is when this Bobcat fire started. Originally, a couple thousand acres burned. It was 0% contained. This was just north of Azusa. It has now spread to 72,000 acres burned north of that, and it is 15% contained. Let's go ahead and take a look at video, because this was yesterday. Talk about those winds. I do not feel them out here right now, but yesterday, those wind speeds really helped fuel that fire, and it spread to the point where you can see just how intense the flames looked. It has burned more than a dozen structures at this point, homes included. We did have a chance. When I say we, I'm talking about Chris Wolf, our reporter, and sheriff, photojournalist, as I see fire trucks passing us right now. I do want to mention that if you hear the honks, but they were right there with those flames. They had a chance to talk to one gentleman who was under a mandatory evacuation order, and he decided to stay in his home, took a nap because he thought it would be safe, and here's what happens next. Listen.
It came down the ridge about halfway down the mountain, and I was up all night, and about 7 o'clock in the morning I thought it looked like it died down enough that I could take a nap, and I literally fled this afternoon. When I woke up, there was fire right on top of me.
Oh my gosh. All right, so what you were hearing right there, I mentioned Chris Wolf and Sherry, a photojournalist, and that was them in their vehicle trying to get out where the flames were coming toward them. Again, you come back out live here, and I just want to show you not the situation this morning. You see a lot of smoke as the sun begins to come up. This is about 70 miles from where the fire originally started. Again, just in Azusa. And as you take a look at your screen now, the Bobcat fire, the area where I'm at, Little Rock, under a mandatory evacuation order, and also this full list here. You see north of Angeles Crest Highway, Juniper Hills, Devil's Punch Bowl, Paradise Springs, areas east of Devil's Punch Bowl Road, south of the Big Pines Highway. If you're hearing these names in these areas and you don't live anywhere near here, they may not mean much to you, but for a lot of people who live out this way where the fire is coming toward them, this means everything. It could be a matter of life and death, and just no evacuation order in place, and so they want you to get out now. And I did mention a handful of fire trucks and engines passing me just moments ago. They made their way just past me here, so I imagine they are going to chase those flames, put it out. But the fire, Bobcat fire, which started exactly 2 weeks ago today, has burned more than 72,000 acres. It is 15% contained. We're gonna keep an eye on this fire this morning as the sun continues to come up. I'm Megan Tellis in Little Rock. We'll send it back to you guys in Hollywood.